welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you doing, Straw? How's it going, Rude? Hello, hello. I'm gonna jump right back on in. We're playing more Into the Breach. My voice is not at 100%, but we're getting close. We're getting close. So we talked yesterday about skipping Pinnacle Robotics because spiders. Because not only is it a spider leader, but there's also spiders here. But then I was thinking about it, and we've got these victory medal things we need to do, right? So I'm thinking maybe we aim for the 4 island victory for each run of each of the mechs that we do for the first time, because that way I'll better understand each mech and how they deal with the different bugs, right? We haven't dealt with the what is this, the glow bugs, I don't remember what the exploding bugs are, the ones at the far right of that list there, as well as the spiders. We haven't fought either of them with this team yet. And this is the explosion scions. Ooh. Yeah, this goes. But I think I want to like learn how each of them work when we end up doing the random or build your own robot team runs. I think it'd be good to have a better full understanding of them. So we're gonna jump and do all the islands. All right. Humans in Pinnacle are just as important as sentient machines. Stop the Vec. AI training. Ooh. Okay, we could go and get ourselves a core, like right off the bat. Cores aren't critical anymore. We have all the critical cores except for this one move, so I guess we do still need one more core. Also, we just need 6 more experience for Jill to get something. I'm hoping it's not just grid defense. I will still take grid defense, but I'm hoping it's something better than just plus 3% grid defense. We're a little bit further out on Jones here. But also I'm hoping it's not just grid defense. Grid defense is fine. 3%, meh. It's fine. Let's see here. So if we did 4, if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, we'd be stuck with this easy peasy one. Otherwise, if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, same thing. So kind of hosed. So if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 2 grid gains we can do. So we can actually skip this one for a minute and see if we can up our grid by going here and here first. And we can do 1, 2, and then we can either do this one, or this one. So these 2 would be the only difference is like what kind of mission it is. This one could give us the grid back if we need to, and then I still want to do this one. Let's start with this. District Z1101. See if we can get some grid back. Oh my goodness, it's massively frozen. Now, I can't recall if the laser does damage to ice. I'm assuming it does. This would have been amazing with the Flame Behemoth run. It would have been crazy. Just burn this whole thing up and then just switch locations with everyone. Oh my goodness, it'd be amazing. Right, I calculate there are still 300 to 73 cryo mines in the area. Okay, so this is a bunch of mines. Keep your skaters on high. Alright, so kill 7 enemies. Back to coal plant. We're gonna try and throw everyone in the water. Ugh, spiders. Alpha spider, alpha crab, alpha firefly, and an alpha hornet. Ugh, something but alphas. Oh my goodness. Crabs, they're crabs. Okay. They're all the gooey butts, so I never really remember. We need to take out the spider ASAP, and unfortunately he's going to lock someone down pretty much regardless of what we do. So we're gonna try and bait him to go after that guy, I guess. Man, these mines are not in a good place for Jones here. But if we go there, and we go here, and we go here, you'll be tempted to shoot here, but you don't have the range. You can only move 2 squares, so you can only move here and shoot, so you'll only be able to target him. Yeah. Perfect. And then we could always move Jill here and pull, right? Because Jill's got 4 movements, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pull you over to get you out of the spider thing. Unless it goes here, in which case we're host. In which case, we just lasers. It's fine. I imagine someone will still be within this line. So we're going to give this a shot. If we can take out the Blast Scion, that would be ideal. We'll see what happens. I wonder if the shield blocks ice. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't have to worry about him. Okay, we can just double shot him. Oh! Interesting how that works. It's just... Huh. Yeah, I guess that does just work, doesn't it? It's just odd to me. But yeah, that does just work, huh? Unfortunately, we can't move in a position to ice this guy. Or like to drown him. And unfortunately, this guy's now frozen, so we have to attack him once to then be able to do damage to him, to break him. So these guys are gonna be doing explosion damage. It's not great. We can double laser this guy to get rid of him. So that's good. We have 2 enemies coming up. We can't really move in a position to deal with. Wow, okay. So we can go ahead and we can shield these guys, so we don't have to worry about that. Then we just have to worry about this guy. And he is someone we have to worry about. I don't know how we're going to deal with him. We could also move Silica here and laser this. No, because we have to laser twice. We have too much health. We don't do enough damage. Will the shield block the mine? Good question. Yes, it will. Shield blocks damage from any negative effects like fire, freezing, acid, etc. So we can move here and then bash, but we're only going to do 2 damage, 3 by bouncing into the crab. So he's still going to have 2 health left. He's just going to hit this thing for a lot. That's going to do a total of 3 grid damage. This will be 2. Man, we came here specifically to try and gain grid. Well, this didn't work. This Blast Boy being stuck in here is very, very bad for us, too. Just the mine location is pretty bad. I really should have gone a little crazier with having these guys over here, but I was worried about the Spider Boy. It turns out we need to get 3 cores on the Burst Beam ASAP so we can get that 4 damage out, like, urgently. This is not good. This is not good. Hey, Ellie, how are you doing today? Hello, hello. How have you been? Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, we gotta... Oh, boy. We're gonna sort this one out. Yeah, I think we just have to shield these. So that's just gonna be a shield thing. We'll probably move here to do it, so we've got some more movement, right? Granted, this will tempt this guy to move here to hit us, so we'll have to worry about that. So we'll have to move otherwise. So I'm thinking we move you here. And then we'd shield these guys, which I guess also shields the cocoon. It is what it is, it's fine. It doesn't matter. The cocoon can't hatch until the ice is broken. So that's fine. Actually, wait a second. The railgun does go... Oh, man, we gotta up the rail... No, railgun damage is already maxed at 4. No, no, up to 5. Okay, cool. So if we actually move you here, we can actually clear. So we can clear this guy. Rotational damage isn't enough. Neither is this. But it will get us a good, fair way started on them. The other idea would be to move you, like, up here and just ignore doing this and specifically just shoot this guy for 2 so we can block. Will the rotation break the ice and add water spots? Ooh, that's a good question if it breaks the ice. I don't know. It doesn't look like it does. It just says 2 damage, but it doesn't show an ice break animation. Well, we're completely unable to break ice. We can't break ice. This team has no ice breaking ability. Because there would be a little like ice cube explosion indicating that we can break ice. Yeah, so do we want to just do some damage? I think it's just going to be the best we can do, and then just hope for the best with the 26% here. Let's go for it. Oh, we can break ice. There we go. That did ice breaking damage. It did damage to it, and then when he got moved, he exploded, which cleared it, because it takes 2 shots to break the ice. You see on the bottom right there, ice tile turns into water. When destroyed, it must be hit twice. So I guess the rotation will. That will damage the ice. But it's only going to do damage once, not twice, because neither of these guys are exploding. 3 damage, 1 damage, as opposed to 3 damage, 2 damage. So at least get Jill's activation over here. Super safe ice egg right there. Get some experiments done on that guy. So I guess the only real question now is, do we want to do a rotation, or do we want to blast? The Firefly is problematic because it does 3 damage. So no good. But we do not like the spider. Too bad this doesn't push him into the water. Would have been nice. We're in a good position for once these guys spawn and we start fighting here. Unfortunately, we don't have a good spot for shielding you. We'll see if we can finagle the shield in later. Looks like it does 1 damage here, so we'll take out the freezing mine. So let's go ahead and let's just do the spin. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's the ice icon I was looking for. So it does break the ice. That's actually really good. Nice. We do that one more time, and the ice around us is broken. Ah, didn't survive. I didn't expect it to, though. Oh, the leaper. We don't like the leaper. They lock us in place. You're gonna lock us in place? That's fine. Okay, good. Okay, we can rotate to kill that one. We can dodge to get out of that one. We can rotate to kill that one. Nice. So this rotation move here, we can't laser anyone else. We can only really rotate, and that's it. But that rotation is going to break all the ice around us. That's the ice explosion I was looking for the icon. But by pushing these into each other, that will clear them. So that's good. So these 2 are gone, plus this one is freed up. Which unfortunately, we can't quite take advantage of. But we could bash this guy and move him over there to that frozen one if we wanted. You need to get out of getting shot at. But once we do this rotation here, we could move Jill here and shield after the rotation is done, so that then we have Silica with shielding, which would be nice. Railgun Spider in B2. Oh, that's actually like a genius move. You definitely do that. Too bad he's a little too close. Yeah, no, we should definitely Railgun. Because if we did this, we would end up... Well, actually, we're immune to the free... Well, I don't think so, because we do the damage first. But it should show that we get frozen. But it isn't. I think it will. Yeah, I think you're right. We railgun this one. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do... rotation. I just wish there was something else we could do with our turn after that, but... Oh! That put us in the water. That's no good. And we can't do anything. Because of the explosions. Alright, well. It's fine. Railgun that one. Pull you to break this if I wanted. Can't pull you out. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the original plan of just getting that shield on you for later. And you can't do anything because you can't move because you attacked, so let that turn. But now we can go ahead and start pulling them in here, so this is good. That spider's hatched. It's unfortunate. Nice, it's frozen. Nice, it's frozen. Unfortunately, the guys that are frozen have, like, low health, so... Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. That kills. It does. So Jill needs help. Jill is dead otherwise, so we have to help Jill. And you're completely encased in here. We can at least get rid of the Explodey Boy. We're gonna have to hope for the best as a Spiderling, unfortunately. Although, once we get things sorted, we could probably move Jill to do something about that. Yeah, so we're gonna just have to move and clear this. Want to be further back or further up? I think you still want to be up front here. Yeah. So what we can do is we can ram this one. It will open up this guy again, though, sadly. Shield down. They can no longer explode. Silica moves up close so we can do 3 damage. Clearing. See, I did do the ice. If you go back and spin, would you push F5 into the water? No, it's spin to the left. So we'd be pushing him into Jill. It's only left. Yeah. Yeah, we can't do this because we hit that. What we can do is we can clear this bug. Oh, we can't. I was gonna try and pull you into Jill. Pull you in there. It's fine. We just pull you into Jill. Jill can take a tiny bit of damage. It's fine. Get rid of that spiderling. We got a crab and a hornet. Jill is locked in. Okay, Jill can't go anywhere. Nice, no one's frozen. Perfect. Last turn, we need to kill 2. If we can take out these 2, we're good to go. Now, oh, dang. I was really hoping we could get up here. I can't get close enough to do damage because we'd be in the water here. We could move here and bash you. This is 3 damage. Jill's in trouble of death right now. Jill's potentially dead. Wait, no, we can just push this one into the water and then we can just laser this one. What am I talking about? Just push that one in the water. Level up. Yes. What'd you get? Mech health +2. Oh! Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness. Jones. Start with the shield at the start of the round, start of every mission. We get 1 mech reactor and 2 mech HP. Holy moly. The charge mech now has 7 health and a shield at the start. That's incredible. That's like literally exactly what we wanted. But yeah, we can just laser you. We can just spin for fun. It's the last round. Sure, we can just go clear that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We won! We only lost 1 building. Nice. So, we lost 2 grid and we gained 1. Not ideal, but we'll take it. Additional victories of this kind will increase our chance of survival considerably. Perfect. Oh my goodness, +2 health is insane. Project Labs. Yeah, we're just going to do this one right now to get our grid back up all the way. Because again, regardless, we have to do this one. Even if we did this one and this one, we'd still have to do this one too. So regardless, we have to do this. I can't advocate killing the hostile machines in this region, but I acknowledge their threat is too great to ignore. Okay, so yeah, we've got these machines in here to sort out. Defensive shields are active. Oh, we already got that. We need to get 4 enemies in a line. Okay, we need to keep an eyeball out. 4 enemies in a line here. We can laser. Okay, so we've got a spider. We've got a big old spider over here. You got 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you can just run down and ram into anything from here. And then for you, we're going to aim on shielding first. So we're going to put you here, space them out so you can only go and lock down 1. For the moment. Pod incoming! Nice. Okay. Yeah, that laser's a little annoying, but alright. And you've locked us down here. Okay. So we've got 2 of these that are threatening buildings. One that's threatening a person, and one that's just a very obnoxious Vec. Can't quite get out of this. We could chuck a shield here, which would shield this building and you. Not that helpful, because once a spider comes up, it's going to be annoying. So we'll probably actually just pull this in for damage. These each only have 1 health. Oh, I can't get you around. That would have been ideal if we could have gone here and shot this way and put a shield on this. Although we can't put a shield on it. Silica can spin. Silica could move. Yeah, you're right. Silica could move here and spin. And it would take out both of these. We'll take 3 damage, though. Unless we put a shield up. But it would clear both of these. Because it would push this guy. We'll do 2 damage and push him into this guy. Taking him out. So that would work. We might just take the 3 damage, honestly. From the Alpha Firefly. We might just soak that damage. Because I'm tempted to go ahead and bring Jones here, Brittany Jones, and just bash this one into oblivion. 2 damage, get rid of it. No spiders. D3 won't that move the big guy too? If we move here, our spin move would only do this. We wouldn't be affecting anything because there's nothing on these tiles. We would make them into broken ice tiles. That's it. So doing this, we would clear these 2 and this one. This is the only one that's hitting us. It's still alive, so we'll have 3 enemy Vec we have to deal with. We'll go ahead and we'll pull the little spiderling into you. Clear it. And then we'll just have to get a shield on you next turn. Or let you repair something. But I think I'd rather go this route. That was a good call, using the spin move on this. So use the Vortex Fist to clear. Alright, cleared. Cleared. And removed. And you'll just end up taking... You'll just have to soak a bunch of damage. Ow. Oh, now you're on ice, too. Ooh, a leaper. Not ideal. Okay, we can dodge that. Oh, that's fine. I thought the leaper was going to go and attack us here. Okay, that's fine. Actually, this is pretty good here. The 3 enemies popping up, not so ideal, but everything else is fine. He's going to do no damage. We can just go ahead and move him. We could ignore the Alpha Leaper, or we could try and take him out. Because we can always take Bethany here and bash you into the water to clear you. We can always then pop over here to block. Oh, that goes through the ice. Well, that's not going to work. We can go here. 3 damage. I don't think it's worth it. Well, we do need to do it, otherwise it's going to shoot this guy. Otherwise we can shield it. But we can't move in a position to pull this guy out of there. But we could always just move Jill to here and chuck a shield on these 2. Call it done. Getting Jill in a more advantageous location. And letting us clear this leaper. We'll be down to only 1 Vec, and then we'll have 4 Vec to deal with. And Silica still needs to heal. Silica's really low on health. Man, at 3 damage is crazy. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet here. Would have been nice if there was a way we could have, like, railgunned into a different position, but I don't think we can. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do this. So we'll go ahead and we'll shield up these guys. We'll laser down the Leaper, so we don't have to worry about him, because that way we don't have someone that's going to lock us down in the next round and bash you into the water, creating a water tile. It also creates a water tile, a broken tile here, because we take damage. Yeah, so we'll be dealing with 4 Vec here. 2 crabs, unfortunate. Okay. Nothing that locks us down. Okay. Be ignored, can't be ignored, can be ignored. So the only one we can't ignore is this hornet. All the others are just, they're hitting things that are shielded or something. So if Silica moved here and did a spin move, unfortunately it's not, if it spun to the right, we could clear this hornet. And the hornet is the one that we cannot ignore. We have to deal with the hornet. And if Silica doesn't move, we could double laser to clear. Ideally, I would have liked to laser then heal, because, you know, if we don't move, we can do 2 things, but... Or we could just heal twice, but... Again, this is threatened for damage. Our ramming still only does 2 damage, because I've not upped this thing. We could definitely up the damage output to 3 and 2 now that she has more hit points in general. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to let this crab do what it's doing. I'm just really worried about Silica's health here, and also this guy will be threatened. We've got 2 more Vec popping up. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Vec currently. If we don't kill anything, we'll have 5, 6, 7 enemies. Oh my goodness, 7 enemies in a round. I don't think we can deal with that. That's more than 2 enemies per mech we have to be attacking or defending or whatever they're attacking here. So I don't think we can do that. We definitely need to clear. The vortex doesn't quite work. But if we vortexed here, it would move this crab to here, who would then be shooting these positions. And he does attack first, and he does do 3 damage. So if we vortex here, not only will we put this mech in the water to get rid of him, we'll also take this Vec and move him here with 2 damage, which will then clear this guy and make a hole here. So this one move will clear these 2. Which means we just have 1, 2, 3 left. We could move Jones here and bash you for 2. Doesn't really do much for us. Bash you for 2 and block. We then just need to back you up and still shield this regardless. That would at least prime this one to only having 2 health left, which if he sits around here, I probably won't, but if he does, then Silica could shoot him for the 2. But also it's this block, so we're going to deal with less. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, so we'll only have 4 Vec if we do this move. Which I think is a fine move, because this guy will also only have 3 health, so we might be able to take him out with Silica as well. So we're going to move Jill back. We're going to go and shield this. Some protection. We're going to go ahead and spin move. So that one's gone now. This one does 3 damage, so it'll clear this guy. I think we had a better line of sight here. We don't, because this guy's in the way. We'll just do what damage we can. Call it that turn. Blam! We're so close on the experience needs here. Blocked. And another Firefly, okay. And 1, 2. If we don't move 3, and we do need to move because of the damage output on this thing. So there's 3 zones that are under attack. So 1, 2, 3 Vec that we have to worry about here. Silica could just move out of the way. Or... And how much damage is this? Doing 3 damage? Oof. I was thinking about having this ram. That's not quite going to work, because we'll take the 1 damage and take 3. So we can hit it with a railgun to get you gone. How close are you, by the way? 5 XP needed. Real close. I could move Jill here and pull this guy down. Or we can actually just move back and pull him back. So if we move Jill back, we move Silica up. Silica could laser to clear. Jill can pull, so that's out of damage range. And we can absorb the 3 damage by railgunning this guy. This is the last turn. Can D7 kill C6? If we pulled down, we could. But the crab attacks first, so no, never mind. Oh, it only does 2 damage, not 3. Yeah, no, that wouldn't quite work. If their turn orders were flipped and this guy did more damage, then yes. Close, but not quite. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we'll have to go with this move here. This will save us grid defense and we'll still survive. Barely, but we'll survive. Railgun in. Pull you over. Laser him down. And absorb 3 damage. Oh, I explained it after you said it? Ah, no worries. You're good, Rude. I still appreciate the suggestions all the same, because there's always a chance there's something I'm missing. Alright, Time Pod acquired. Let's get that extra movement here. It's gonna be big. Come on, give me a core. Maybe something else, but just go. Ooh. Odd contents. An acid tank. 1 use. Takes 2 power to get 1 use. It's got 1 health, it looks like. 3 power will get 2 health. Oh, 3 health total. 4 to have it push. That could be useful, but I don't think it's going to work with our current setup, because we can't take full advantage of acid. Well, we can. But we'd have to drop Vortex Fist, the rail cannon, or the shield projector for it. Which really means only the Vortex Fist is what we'd be willing to drop. This is too critical. This has become way too important, way too fast. We definitely need these. So I think the acid tank's probably going to be sold. But what's important is getting this movement speed here. Getting our movement speed up. Now health and movement speed is maxed on all. My goodness, 7 health. That is crazy. Next we'll probably look into the ramming engines. There were 2 times during this last fight in which Jill's one during this fight and one in the fight before, 2 times recently, that Jill's lack of mobility has been an issue. So we definitely need that. Definitely need it. Do we want to push for more grid power, or do we want to push for more points? We only have 1 corporate rep right now. If we get 2 from corporate, that'll put us at 3. If we can get these, this will put us at 5. Selling the thing will keep us at 6. So we can get another 2. It's 1 reputation to 1 grid, so it's not really necessary for us to go for this. We can go for this one instead. Defend robots. Are these defending hostile robots? Or sentient mines? Ugh. Yeah, okay, so this is, we have to defend. Oh no, they're mine robots. We can do that. We can do that. Essentially, if we don't need the grid for the next for the fights, we can always get it back at the end of the island by going from 1 corporate rep to 1 grid power. Let's go for the shield vaults then, and then we'll go for the AI training. For sentient mine layers, I've lost IO. Let's go. Okay, this guy's got to go down immediately. Immediately. Unfortunately, he's going to try and lock us down, so we're going to have to kind of go in this big old spread pattern so he can only lock down one of us. See what we can do. I'm imagining we're gonna have to shield these mine layers. Yeah. Huh. Not who I expected you to do that to. I need to move this guy. Even if we go here and we try and move him left, the issue is he's just going to shoot the other one. You being locked up is actually pretty bad for us here. Because you're our main pusher. This guy got 4 health too. So right now I'm thinking we go ahead and we shield out this way. We could shield up this way instead. But then we're going to take grid damage. We can ram this way, though. And then we could put Silica here and shoot a laser through for 2 damage. We actually could also just sit here and railgun for it. So we would clear this one guy. We could then shield here these 3. So it'll block this one and block this one, and he'll have a shield for later. We'll still have to deal with this guy. We got 2 more coming in. We'll only be taking out 1 Vec, and we'll be getting 2 others. Hopefully some of them start getting iced, but we'll have to see. And we'll have to deal with Spiderling. Otherwise, we could move here and clear. But we'd be risking grid damage. But the Spider Boy would be gone. And then we'd block a Vec from popping up. So we'd be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4 Vec and a Spiderling. We have to hope on the 26% chance of grid defense, which is not great, because we're going to lose 2 grid if it takes this damage. But I think we have to go around the route of taking this guy out, because that 4 grid you can see blinking up there on the top left, that is bad. Do we want to stay in this position? Charge mech I'd like to move, but... if I move him here, then the spider will be able to get us with that shot there. He'll just have to move over 2 spots, which he can do. Yeah, let's just railgun it. We'll railgun him over. We just have to move down into position to laser down. But we're still in a position that we can then double laser this way next turn. We'll go ahead and we'll then chuck the shield. So we are still in a position to get caught up. But we're okay with Silica getting locked in. Not so happy about you getting locked in, though, so we'll have to see about this. We can always do a spin move, because it moves to the left. So it should be okay. Spiderling is here. Crab and a Hornet, okay. An Alpha Crab, unfortunately. But you're in safety now, so don't have to worry about you. You're threatening me, which is not good. Really? Not what I was expecting. Nice, 1 got iced. 2 got iced, excellent. Okay, that's gonna save us a lot of headache. Okay, so that means we only actually have 3 vectors to deal with and a spiderling and a cocoon. Unfortunately, we can't actually shoot down here because that guy's in the way. Oh, wait, no, we do no damage to him? Nice. Okay. In that case, we can move up and laser once. What if we take the hit? That's a lot of damage. If only we could just move right here. That would have been huge. We could always go again and shield up. We'll probably end up doing just a block for this guy. That's probably all we can do here because we're locked in. How's it going, Christian? How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. It really is these guys putting mines down here, not over here. Yeah, the problem is if we move, then he'll end up shooting this one. We kind of have to tank this hit. You're not, but you're alive. You live. I believe in you, Carcinogen. You got this. So I think we bring Silica here. We can move Jill more into harm's way here and still get this shot here for the shields. Although then that's going to put us in... No. That'll put us in perfect position for this guy to lock us both down. Yeah, Jill, you just chill here. You're good. We're just going to have to tank the 3 damage from this guy. Yeah, that's just like across the board a bad move. We can't do that. What if Jill shields the frozen flyer? Then we have to do 1 damage to get the shield gone and then 1 damage to break the ice. Which is fine. It's fine if we do that. It just means he doesn't get back into the fight. Doesn't hurt. I was just looking at the positions for which buildings we'd be saving. But I guess that does make sense if we go here just in case someone slips over here to attack. Won't that shield and building... shield the building and Silica? No, not from here. If we went up here... Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I see what you mean, Rude. I was focused on block as many buildings ahead of time, so in the next 2 rounds, you don't have to worry about this building or this building. You're on the other hand saying, silly, why are you letting Silica take damage? And that is a very good question. It's a very good question. In which case, we should probably move up a smidgen so we have a little more movement options later. But yeah, I think you're right. If we shield these 2 are just locked into frozen ice forever. Silica ends up not taking any incoming damage. This doesn't take any incoming damage. I think that's the right call. I think you're right on that one. That's a good call. We can go ahead and... We can ram, or we can just push. Now, if we rammed, sure, we do more damage, but this thing only has 1 health. So we might as well just use the rail cannon. This way we don't lose our shield. So rail cannon that one down. Now it wouldn't do anything, but we'll save that spin move option for next turn. We'll just laser this guy for some straight up damage, just to get him down sooner here. Okay, shield down. Shield down. Spider-born. Enemy turn. More fireflies. Ooh, the leaper is a dangerous one. Okay, they actually can't get over here. They're stuck behind this wall of... Oh, okay. We can rush out, or we can just stay there. We can move out of the way of this one. That's not good. But he's got a shield. We can't actually get here to save him. He's already got a shield, so we don't have to worry about it. So if we back Jill up and get our last shield here, or if we move Jill here, and we get our last shield here, and then we have you do a spin move. Don't forget C4. Yeah, so that's why if we get Jill here and we shield these 3, we shield C4's damage. Can Jill pull C4 to C2? No. Jill's pull ability is only a straight line. We can't shoot over buildings. It's not like the grav mech or whatever it was we had on a different team. This is only a straight pull. So we can't pull over buildings or other people or anything else. Would have been great if we could pull here, because then we could bash them, but no. Didn't break the shield of E4. True. The spin move will do that. We can at least clear these two. You're locked in. There's no, like, you can only do a run. We can hit for 3 with the rail cannon, or we can take out both of those. So we'll take out the spiderlings. How much health does C4 have? C4 has a lot of health. 4 health. So not a single one of our attacks can take him out. We don't have a single positional setup where we can take it out. We could, if we wanted to, we could move here, because this one's going to hit this shield. We could move here and shoot for 3. And then absorb 4 damage, because we'd be set on fire. And then we'd have to heal next turn and unable to do anything else. Or else we'd burn to death. So we really can't stand in that position, so we need to shield it. So this needs to be shielded. We can move here and blast this to at least get that one gone. And that way on the final round, we'll have a 1 health guy, 2 health guy, this guy's still frozen, a full health guy, and then this full health guy. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 Vec. I think that's probably the best we can do here. Yeah, you really have, like, no movement. There's just it's so crammed up in here. I think it's probably the best we could do. We'll go ahead and we'll shield this up. And we could ram to lose our shield, or we can not lose our shield with the incredible railgun. So this way we still take... I mean, there's no way we can take enough damage to go down from 7 to 0 in 2 turns, but this way at least that keeps us free. Okay, it's a shield. It's a shield. It's a shield. And it's a shield. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, we can ignore you. We can ignore you. Perfect, we can ignore you. So really only this guy's the problem. And we can take him out with the charge. And how much experience do we need? 5. Yeah, so we can just charge or rail cannon, either or, to take this guy out. Then we can just move over here and laser to take this one out. Like so. And Jill, you can just use heal. Good job. Good job, team. We did it. Man, we relied so heavily on shielding in this round. Holy. Oh my gracious, shielding was critical. Nice. Vector destroyed. We can safely attempt repairs of the machines. Alright, last one. I think we're gonna go for the AI training if we can. What is this? Block 5 buildings, break 5 buildings at ice, block Vex spawning 3 times, and protect the defense lab. Okay, so everything starts off frozen. So essentially everything starts off with a free shield. We need to let 5 of them get hit, and we have shielding to cover. I think we can do this. There's gonna be a lot of Vec, and we're really gonna struggle, I'm sure. I think we can probably get this one done. I think we can do this one. The spiders! I hate spiders. Spider might not be able to move. Turn order 2, can't move, is stuck there. Perfect. That means it's going to shoot something in this line here. It'll be stuck shooting in this lineup somehow. There's nothing else it'll be able to do. But technically, if we did... No, it could move 2 to go to D if it wants, or to E. E would be bad. E's bad. Move us here. Silica can shoot in any direction, and that'll be fine, and someone should be within this line, or over here. Remember to look for... Oh yeah, 4-in-a-row laser. You're right. We gotta keep an eye out for a 4-in-a-row laser. Yeah. You keep that in mind. But, I think that'll be fine. Maybe we swap these 2 positions. We can charge forward. I'm just going to assume you're going to chuck this here or here. I mean, you could always just throw it right in front of us, which would be weird, but you could do it. That would also lock down any Vec that were in this position. Alright, let's give this a try and see what happens. Okay, yep, that feels about right. That is not even remotely close to what I was expecting from the spider. That's like... It's like as far away from any of us as possible. What? Alright. That's a thing. Well, what we would like to do is ram this guy. And take out the spider. That would get us out of position here. We can double laser this guy down, so don't have to worry about him. Right? And then you're going to do damage to these, and you're going to do damage to these. And you do 3 damage, right? You do 5 damage. Oh my god. Okay, I was originally going to bring you here after us moving forward. I was going to bring Jill here, then pull. But then Jill would get destroyed. Shoot him so he blocks the spawn instead. Oh my goodness. Big old brain over here. That's a big old brain idea, is rude. Nice, I like it. Yeah, we should definitely go ahead and railgun. I forgot about that. So we can block, that's good. We break the ice. We got a shield, so we can just absorb the hit from you. We can just move Silica out of the way. We could move Jill down here and pull you over, actually. So then you would do, what, 3 damage? Yeah, 3 damage to this guy. Yeah, because if we move here and we laser, we clear you and open up this one. If we move here, we can then pull this guy once this guy's been moved back, so he'll then shoot these, as opposed to that. And he's just going to break an ice for us, which is great. So we'll have 2 out of our 5 buildings out of ice. We'll also be removing 2 Vec, blocking a new spawn of Vec, leaving us with just 3 in the spiderling, which we should be able to manage. Yeah, again, we can't shoot over. We have to, it's straight shots only. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and and then the shield will just absorb this guy's hit because we don't care. Easy peasy. Yeah, so go ahead and we'll railgun. Block. Actually, wait a second. If we spin move, that still clears this guy. It won't break this ice. That does 2 damage to him. Makes you vulnerable, but you have 7 health, so you can still take the 2 damage. You'll be at 5 health afterwards. We can then have Jill pull the spiderling to you, so you take 1 damage, but remove the spiderling. So that's also gone. So then we only have 3 Vec to deal with. This guy will have full health, but this one will only have 3 left, which means that we can have Silica one-shot this or this by getting up close to it. And with a full free runway, depending on where you are, if you're here or here, we can get you far enough away to railgun for 4 damage. I think we spin move instead. You like G3 shooting F7? F7 instead? No, because then we'd have this guy do too much damage. Oh, G3. Hitting F7. Yeah, we can do that later. Next turn. We can move down and then blast back, if it's in either of these positions. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the Vortex. We'll eat the 2 damage. Eat the 2 damage. We'll get that done. You'll shoot the shield and shoot the tower instead. And we'll absorb that. And so now we have 1 less threat. A little more damage on us, but 1 less threat. And 1 less spot opened up. Oh, perfect. Even better. We can just... Done. Simple. Alright. There's a lot of enemies popping up here, though. The Silica could... do a spin move and shoot, which will clear this guy and this guy out. We'll take 1 damage here, but then afterwards, you're gonna do 3 damage to him? Ugh. If we go here, we can do the damage by hitting him and pushing him in. 2 damage and 1 push. That'll clear both of these Vec and open up 2 more, putting us at 3. Or, hey, we can even just move him back here and just have Jill pull you up 1 to block. And that'll get us 2 blocks. Run after spin? Cannot. If you attack, in any attack, you cannot move. You can move then attack, or you can attack and do nothing. That's how it works. If we run before we spin, the issue is we don't get that extra damage. I mean, actually, we don't need the extra damage. But the problem is then he gets pushed out of our line of fire. If we move him out, then we'll push, the spin move will push him here, and then we can't hit him. So we have to absorb the 1 damage to make sure he stays within the line. We don't want him to get out of line of sight here, because we push him. We gotta do the spin move first. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we'll go for a spin. We'll take a shot, clearing up the defense lab. We'll go ahead and pull you to us so you can block for us and set that up. Then Bethany, you can go here. Railgun. Nice. So now we'll still only have 3 Vec popping up this turn. We only have to block 1 more Vec spawning. Oh, Explodey Boy. Okay. Not a deal. Well, we can shoot him in point blank range. That's a thing. Okay, so this one we can railgun out. You could block and shield G5. What I'm thinking is if we moved Bethany here and railgun down, it won't kill, but it'll put him in the water to kill. We can then have Jill just pull. So we move Jill up here, right? And then we pull here. So we get a double block. And then we just have Silica come here and annihilate this one. Like so. Don't forget to break ice. We won't really need to break ice much, because then we'll only have this Vec and this Vec here after that. I think that'll work. Oh yeah, it will break this ice. You're right. The this guy right here, it will break his ice because it's gonna explode. So it does give us more ice. It's good. We'll use it. All right, let's pull over. We can stand here if we don't want to stand over here. it does 2 damage. So I think we'll stand here instead.
Hello there.
We'll blast that way. That way we're in a better position here for this. Hey, Sky Kittens! How's it going today? Alright, good, good. Last round. We need to go ahead and knock out some ice. So we'll let him get his attack off. We can shield this one and we can call at the end of the round. So if we just get out of the way, if we just went like, you know, no, not there. If we went like here and we put Jill here and we shoot this here, we can then just end turn and we're done. Be a full experience. We're off by 4 on Jill, but Jill can't get any kills with this current setup. We can't pull anyone into any water. And this way we get our bonus objective. By doing that. Yeah. You just end turn. Bam! Just like that. Get our bonus objective. Alright. Cleared. Oh, Sky Kittens, that's not good to hear. Hopefully it turns around for you. That one only has 1 XP, 1 health. Kill with Jill, then charge the ice. We couldn't kill with Jill, though. Jill doesn't do damage. I don't know. Like, we couldn't pull into water or anything. I don't know. We can't kill Jill. But we got 1 experience from the end of the fight, so it's fine. We'll get there. All right. We have a core. Is there any place that we can put? Yeah, we can put 1 core right here. Get a little more damage. Damage. I don't know. Can you change the outcome of the Minnesota Wild game? No. I don't have those powers, unfortunately. Pull him to yourself would do 1 damage to kill it. Does that get... Oh, that would count. Yeah, that would give XP. You're right. Yeah, it only did have 1 health left. You're right. We could have pulled in. That is a good point, Reed. I did not see it. I didn't see it. All right, yeah, there's literally nothing we can do on the defense mech. Fully upgraded. So it's just these 2. I mean, if we knock our health back down to 3 and our movement back down to 3 as well, we could increase damage to 4. I think we'll do that after the fight, though. I think that's going to be our goal is going to be getting the laser mech stuff to do more damage. And the charge mech will jump around to this later. Probably never. Probably never. Alright, let's jump on in. Alright, we are dealing with the evil spider. So we need to destroy the spider leader and defend the corporate tower. Alright, so let's go ahead. This spider doesn't lock us down, which is really nice. So we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not really where I want you to be. I was hoping for some more like railgun locations. We'll go here and we'll go there. We're gonna have to do some shielding here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good enough spots here for us to start at. Alright, spiders are up. Damage is coming in over here. We can ignore that one. You're going to attack. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to attack this. And more of them. Man, there's going to be so many enemies. It's going to be nuts until we take this thing down. This guy's got a lot of health. He only moves 2 movements, though, which is still nice. But it's 2 to 3 eggs. Ugh. And 6 health. We could railgun this guy. And if we did use that core to increase damage output, we would have been able to clear him. Maybe I should have done that. Does it count 0 damage as a hit against targets? I thought it was 4 enemies. Is it 4 enemies specifically or 4 targets? Yeah, 4 enemies in a single laser. Good keeping that eye out, but unfortunately still only 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe, only 3 in a row. Yeah, sad. We just have to bend the light. Just bend the laser. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're shooting a diagonal. You know, stand here and woo. It's not Connect 4 yet. Not yet. I think essentially we have to bring Silica here to clear this one. And once this one's been lasered through, we can actually move Bethany here. Which actually has a full line of sight there, and Bethany's railgun does up to 5 damage. But we'll have to bring Bethany here and bash this one that way. Because we can move through friendly necks. And then Jill's just gonna have to pull this guy back. Or actually into Jill. We'll actually move Jill in. And pull in for damage to clear. It's better to do that than just pulling him out of the way. Ooh. Fire. Maybe move Bethany somewhere else. We'll see. We can't push him. Well, actually, no. We could push him in the fire, because then he'll burn from that damage, if we can get them there. You got 4 spots there, Bethany. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Bethany! Okay, dang. I bet that spin move's just nothing but destruction. Alright. Blast this one down. Wait, you're immune to fire with the shield, right? It blocks damage and any negative effects from fire and the like. Only direct damage from... Okay. We can stand and fire them. If we hit it, that's fine. If we do that, we lose the shield and we're on fire. 3 damage. If we can get to standing here, it'd be pretty good. Alright, Bethany will be on fire. I think it just is what it is. 2 extra Vec coming up. Not good. Not what I want to see. Yeah. That's all we got. So we're gonna have to be on fire. The other option is we could shield down, actually. More Vec means more targets for lasers. True, but it also means more troubling. More trouble. We could shield down to get you off fire. You've got 7 health. You'll be fine. We need to clear these little baby things as much as we can. They're gonna become a real nuisance real fast. More fire. Okay. Ooh, leaper, not good. It'll lock someone down. Okay. Alright. Not good. Very not good. Ooh, and they just locked us out of positioning, out of positional spaces. Ugh. How much do we care about completing the mission? How much do we care about completing the mission? Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. We could move Jill here, pull him down, push you here, shoot 4 in a row, get the thing done, but then this is going to literally destroy the tower. How much do we care about the mission? It's only a bonus objective, really. So if you think about it, you know? When our achievements awarded? Immediately. The moment we do it. The second it's done. Because we could also move Bethany here and railgun for 4. Can you reset the turn after that? That is an amazing question, and I think the answer is yes, Straw. I think the answer is, in fact, yes. I think we can actually do that. Now you're thinking with portals. So yeah, we could do that, then reset. That just means that we need to make sure that we do everything else perfect, right? What would be the action here? We can fly over and pull this one. So we can go and bring Jill here and pull you up to avoid that damage. That's kind of it, really. There's not really anything else we can do. Does the coconut count? Yes. Spiderling counts. Yeah, we literally can't get to this guy. The Leaper is just so deep in enemy bodies. The corporate tower is done. All we're doing is we're saving extra power here. Shield the tower. Shielding the tower is our only way to stop it from going down. But doing so is going to shield something else that we don't want to shield. We can either shield the Leaper. I mean, we could also move awkwardly here to shield the tower like so. And still could get to E2. Yes. Still can get to E2. However, we'd only clear out these 2 spiders. And we don't push. No push. We do 3 damage here. But no push damage. The other option is if Silica goes here, Jill goes here, and Jill goes here, we could laser down the line. We'll be risking this 2 grid, but we could laser down the line and then move Bethany here, and then have Bethany charge down the line. And the shield would block this damage. This guy would be cleared. We would be taking 1 grid, so it only does 1 damage, not 2. So 1 grid. Oh, it's only does 1 damage too. We'd be taking 2 grid damage. Maybe. Have a shield on F5. Not a real big deal. No, but I think if we did this, then we would at least be clearing these 3. And that one. Yeah. And we can get the objective all in the same turn. Actually, no, we can't, because in the shield. Yeah, never mind. Alright, well, let's go and get the laser thing done first, right? Let's get the laser thing, then we'll restart, right? Do laser thing first. How much damage does the purple flyer do? 2 damage. These both only have 1 health, though. Glittering Sea Beam! Achievement unlocked. Bam! If this one was out of the way, we could have pushed. But yeah, so that's it. Alright, we got the thing. Reset. Localized breach made my head spin. Alright, perfect. We're right back at it. So I think what we do is we risk this one and this one in order for us to go and clear this guy and shield up. We'll go ahead and we'll shield you. Laser here. And this should put out the fire too. If we ram in. We could just shoot him. But I want us to get into the fray here. Yeah, putting us in the water puts out the fire. So we're going to be potentially risking 3 damage here, but I think it's worth it. Alright, 1. 2. Oh, sorry, we were risking 4, excuse me. Alright, 26% was about right. Okay. Holy spiders, Batman. Jeez. Might have been too big of a risk here. If we're willing to risk 2 more grid damage, we can... No, that's not going to work either. Might have gotten too greedy with this move, honestly. This might have caused a fail to the run. This is why I was always worried about the spiders. Just all these baby spiders, it's not just that they do 1 damage to everything, it's also just their positioning. It makes it really tough for us to move around. But yeah, what we could do is we could move Jill here and pull this guy over. Silica doesn't do enough damage though. If we had just upped Bethany's damage, we would have been in a better position. That's definitely on me for not using that core. Really should have done that. I was going to save it for Silica, but I probably shouldn't have. Regret. 3 damage. That's pretty much guaranteed 1. If you know they need the cores eventually, they'll need it. No, Bethany only needs 1 core. Silica needs 3 cores. See there, damage plus 3 requires 3 cores. Bethany only needed 1 for the 1 damage each. I mean, eventually we could get all 3, but this is the last island for us to get cores. So we were on track to only having 3 cores to spend. So I wanted to use all 3 on Silica here. Or the burst beam. Sadly. If we had 1 more island, then sure. But nope. Let's see here. We can't get to this one at all. There's nothing we can do to get to this crab. This crab's completely immune to us. Someone's gonna hit this, so we can ignore this guy because it's also gonna be 1 damage regardless. Like, there's nothing we can do. Fingers crossed, we don't take any damage. So it means that these 3 are the ones we need to focus on. We can move Bethany here and bash to push you up to clear. We can move Jill here to pull to clear this guy. And we can move Silica down here. The laser and now be in a position to do something down here. And by doing this, these 2 are essentially kind of zoning these guys from getting to this area. And then we're only risking 1 damage from 2 attacks. So we're pretty much guaranteed to lose the 1 grid. But everything else will be... Oh, actually, there's this guy here. Man, these little guys are nuts. Alright. We're just going to have to go with this move here. Alright, so potential 2 grid loss. We just have to make it 1 more turn. Okay, guaranteed 2 grid loss, because this guy, you know, there's 2 of them. There's no way around it. We just need to lose 0 grid next turn. That's it. If we can take 0 grid damage this turn, we win. That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine. That's not fine. That's not fine. That's fine. That is not fine. That's fine. Not fine. Okay, we lost. We can't. There's not enough we can do to clear this space. We could throw a shield. We could move Jill here and chuck a shield here, right? Which essentially blocks this from 1 of these 2 from hitting. Not both, 1 of. Which then means we still have this, so there's still this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies that are attacking. We cannot clear or move or disable or get rid of this guy. He's going to do 2 damage. So we'd have to shield this one. This one we can move if we jump here. We could push him. If we move here, we can clear these. But then we'd be shielding that, and then we'd have to fingers crossed on these. So that's a loss. Shield the water between the tower to shield both of them. We could do this. If we did shield these 2, that stops these guys going down. But the problem is we can't get this guy out of range. We can't get rid of him. He's got 5 health and can't be moved. Bethany can't get around. This guy's in the way. We can only go 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 would put us here. If we could, then we could have moved Silica here, shot this way, brought you over here, bashed you over. But then this guy's gonna hit this. There's nothing we can do. It is a loss. There's literally nothing that can be done. We are guaranteed to lose 1, if not 2, grid power on this one here. But it's a guaranteed loss of at least 1. I don't see any way around it. Big time to metagame and everything's at the end. Yeah, that's how I always look at it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I can think of. But I can't think of a way to block the damage. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. This timeline's ruined. There's nothing we can do. The Vec win this round. Yeah, because what we can do is we can shield here. We can laser through here. We can bash him here. And the problem is this guy. There's a 26% chance of success. We'll take it. 26. And? Nope, that's a loss. Rip. Game over. Timeline lost. Select one pilot to continue the next timeline. Bethany was nuts. She was really good, but I just can't. I can't let Silica go. I can't let Silica go. The double attack is just nuts, man. If only Jill got a level up. I can't let Silica go. Silica's too good. But on the bright side, while we didn't finish this, we did get our coins. These things don't give us coins, I don't think, anyway. So getting the glittering C-beam was literally all we really needed. So now we have 5 coins to unlock yet another squad. Let's see what options there are. Hazardous squad, bomber mechs, arachnophiles, and mist eaters, cataclysm, or heat sinkers. They're sharing technology to turn the very land against the foes. That sounds really cool. I am interested in that. I think the bomber mechs is the other one I was thinking about. Explosive, flexible weapons, tactical options are endless. Let's see what's up with the bomber guys. What are these bomber boys? Brute. What is this? AP cannon. Fire a push projectile that pierces the first target and damages the second. Huh. +1 damage, +1 damage. Interesting. Well, that's a really wild weapon. Okay. Bombing mech. Wait, what? Launch a walking bomb. Unused bombs dismantle after the enemy turn. Upgrade for 2 bombs. What? I have no idea how that works. I'm assuming that means we can shoot twice. Which would be crazy if Silica was in that and we can shoot twice, plus again, we can shoot 4 times. It'd be crazy. An exchange mech. Force a nearby unit to swap places with any other unit. Heals allies, hurts enemies? Oh my good gracious. The bomber mechs are gonna require me to like ascend to a higher plane of like mental being. This is some serious galaxy brain level necessary. Like thinking to work with these guys out. That's crazy. Hold the door. Block 30 emerging Vec by the end of Island 2? Holy moly. I'm assuming we can block with the bombs. That is wild. Okay. No survivors. Have 7 units. Any team. Die in a single turn. Okay. Powered blast. Here's a walking bomb with the AP cannon to kill an enemy. Yeah, that's not too hard. We can do that. Alright, we'll come back to the bomber mechs. We'll come back to these guys. Holy, they seem weird. I think we could do some crazy stuff with them. I'll have to get into the groove on this one. This one, the Aegis mech, I'm so excited to play with the Aegis mech. But we're not going to play this one yet. Let's finish off the front page. We've got these two, the Rusting Hulks and the Blitzkriegs left. The Rusting Hulks I'm not too interested in, to be honest. Overpower the grid twice by earning or buying power. That's pretty easy. Deal 12 damage to... Oh, that's right. The Storm's going to be really good. So what we can do is if we have the RST island, the desert island last, we can take full advantage of the passive weather generator on the hardest map from scaling. We have that be map 4. Perfect battle. Takes 0 mech or building damage in a single battle. Paired damage is still damage. We could probably do that. So this is just push people away. Shield self, shield friendly. That seems pretty cool. So we might be pushing for the shields quickly here. This one is just damage, damage, and damage. And this one is damage and range. The jet mech. Very moving. Very move focused with this team. And Blitzkrieg, on the other hand, is damage, pulling, and pushing. Chain 10 tiles. That last fight, we could have easily chained 10 tiles. Oh, that's right. Lightning War. We have 30 minutes to do 2 corporate islands. We are currently on track around 40 minutes per corporate island. We're not even at double the time. We're almost at triple the time required to do this. That's not going to work. Block 4 emerging back in a single turn. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. All right, let's go and do the Rusting Hulks. Who do we want Silica to be in with the start-off reactor of +1 power? I think we're going to put you in the Pulse Mech, just so we have the shield. And because Silica, until we can upgrade your power with at least 1 core to being able to attack twice, we might as well have the other pilots gain experience in mechs that actually do damage. We'll put you in this one. If only when you changed the Time Traveler, it actually saved all their, like, other level ups. Look at all these. There's still a lot for us to unlock here. Looks like a Mantis, too. Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah, we're still on normal mode. We're still playing on normal. I'm not good enough yet. Not yet. Okay. The Vector conducting unauthorized mining in this archipelago. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Alright, we've got Healy Boy, or we got extra health. We have heal over time. Explosions. The leader is a mech? Huh, okay. Spiders. Oh, spiders. And shields. We got power available. Let's make sure we get that powered up immediately. We could put it in health or move or something in one of these other guys, but we're going to put that in shield. Self-shield. So when you push it back and you self-shield. It's pretty good. The other option would be increasing... Wow, you only have 2 health? Wow. Jeez, we are very fragile. Very fragile indeed. +1 damage requires 3 more power? Holy! Okay. Detritus is spiders. So we should probably do that one sooner than later. This, I think the RST we're going to do last. This one's very interesting to me. We'll probably do this one second. Spiders are scary. We need more damage or effect or range before we do that one. We'll get range first. So I think we're going to go green. We'll go for the earthy planet one, ice. Then we'll go for detritus, and then we'll go for RST. Let's go Archive first. We tend to go with Archive first every time, don't we? Archive's good. Alright, it's the same text every time. We can skip it. Archival Flats and the Relic Preserves. This one's not that beneficial because then we can't dig deeper into the rest of them, but these both do have reputation focuses. I'm tempted on. Destroy the dam. Ooh, that's actually going to be really hard for us to do. No, it won't. We can just 1 artillery shot. Okay, cool. I was going to say we don't have anything that does 2 damage, but yeah, we do. We do have that. Or we can push Vec into it. Okay. And this is just defend the tanks. It would be beneficial because we get the tanks. It's nice. Alright, let's do this one. Let's go. Brand new run with a brand new set of mechs. Just put him up here. Does he want him to be doing little puffs, cloud puffs behind him? Fires pushing artillery increase smoke behind the shooter. And again, that does 1 damage to them. Let's just line this up. Like so. Alright. Oh, a pod already? Dang. Okay. And our objectives are to take no damage, do a bunch of damage, and get a bunch of grid. So you do no push damage. You just do damage. Well, you stop them from getting to attack. So you do an attack nullification move. Oh man, if only I could have moved you here to grab that and then jump over and land here, stopping him from attacking and blocking. That'd be cool. But we also, if we want to do a no damage run, then we need to not. Yeah, we can't block. So what we can do is we can move you here, grab the pod, and push you over to block. Damage though. Your range is the same kind of setup. Do you do a push? You do a push. So we could go here and do this so we could puff him. But he stops attacking. Won't kill him, but it'll stop him from doing anything. And this guy's just going to shoot that for us, which is fine. And we can just move here and puff this guy. Yeah, puff him. Attack canceled. Oh, I didn't need to do that because this guy's going to push him on there. I should have moved him over one. Oh, I made a mistake here. Hold on. Hold on. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Okay, hold on. Always enjoy the way the mechs and bugs move. They look like they're having fun while murdering each other with the idle animations. Yeah, so I made a mistake. We were supposed to put him here. And put him here. And put him here. I just have to make sure we do all of our moves first before an attack, because the moment one attack is placed in, everything we did prior is stopped. Yeah, because in this way, we actually get the storm being generated behind us here, which is where it matters. We can blast that, and we do that. And then he's not going to attack, and he's not going to attack. And they'll both take 1 extra damage from the setup, and then we'll have 1 extra enemy. So we'll have 4 enemies. We'll have a decent amount of damage on this, and 1 damage to the dam. If we get Vex sitting in this space here, we can go ahead and hit that. Oh, that's right, storm and then jump crawl damage. That works. Oh, we'll just push that guy in, easy. Storm smoke. So what we can do is we can clear this guy if we shoot this. We'll clear him that way, or he'll get smoked. We could move here and smoke this guy. We have to kill 7 of these guys in 3 turns. I don't know if that's going to happen. We can push this guy in here, which, I mean, he'll just die from the lightning. But he won't actually stop him from emerging, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't get in any position to push you back. You're locked in. So this one will be cleared, this one will be cleared. So we'll have 2 down and 4 Vec to deal with because of it. But we could just move you. If we move here, can we? Okay, we cannot attack. That's what I thought. Otherwise, it would have been nice to stand here so we could block that and shoot this guy. That won't work. Instead, what we can do is we can move here to block. Shoot nothing. I want to block, but we also need to kill these guys. So it'll be another 1, 2 kills. We'll put us at 3. We need 4 more. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So I guess damage is just damage, so we need. Can't get around this guy. We can jump here for him. It'll be 1 damage and then 1 damage from the storm. So we'll get him next turn. So realistically, I think we just have to block. And that's it. We'll just put a puppeteer. This will go down and this will clear this guy. And then it just comes down to where we want the pup. We'll put the pup over here. Turn. There we go. There we go. We're at 3. Just damage destroyed. We saved the thing. We blocked him. We did. We'll do it again. We'll just push him in again. Locked in place, I guess. So we need to clear 4 of these guys. So we can definitely go here and jump to clear this guy. So that's 1. This will be 2, so it'll put us at 5. We need to take this guy out. And we need 1 more. We'll take 1 damage from this. We might just stand here and actually just shoot to puff them. Give them a puff of smoke. I think that's all we're going to do. We'll jump you. Push you, canceling your attack, and you go out with a puff of smoke, and we'll just, Man, being able to... Okay, this is pretty cool. I originally was like, I don't know about this, but getting these puffs of smoke where people can't attack at all is very interesting. Where they take damage while they sit in them. Very interesting. Okay, we just need to take out 2 enemies this turn. Clara can just shoot this one to clear you. That's 1. Unfortunately, the smoke is now in the way for us to push you into the water. But actually, you're a problem. Yeah, I am gonna need that range upgrade, huh? Look at that. Clara can go here and push you in. Saving this guy. And we can get Amelia. Oh my goodness, Amelia Lee. We can get Amelia here to hit you. I can't get you in a position that's useful. Yeah, Amelia can hit, and then you'll die by lightning. And you'll be moved out. I can't get you to a place that's useful at all. You go play in the water. Fine. Alright, we got him. Yeah, okay, so getting Amelia range is like super critical. We definitely need that. Holy. Alright, dam destroyed, Vec taken out, and pod acquired. Give me that core. And a pilot? Nice. Core, and who is this? Jones. Gain 1 extra reset turn every mission. Ooh. Unlocked. Well, that's really nice. I don't think it really matters who you're swapping out. Let me swap out here. We'll keep Amelia Lee in here. We got the 1 core, though. I think swap out a 0 XP, probably. Yeah, they're essentially the same XP. 24, or 6, actually significantly better. But we have that core. Oh my goodness, we can shield allies and buildings? This repulse is nuts. Really good. I don't know where I want to put this. I don't think I want to move Silica yet. So I want these guys to get experience, at least to level up sooner. This is a very core hungry team. Yeah, it is, yeah. We want 4 here. We want 4 here. We need 3 here. It's a lot of cores just for the main abilities. Not even adding in health and move or whatever else we get on these two. I don't think we're going to do this. An extra 1 damage is nice. It could be really, really good. Now that I'm looking at it. Originally, I was like, 3! That's crazy! No, I understand now. Totally get it. I really want to get to this, though. The aerial bomb upgrade sounds insane. I think for right now... I'm tempted to put in the pulse mech, honestly. Oh, movement. Movement is 4, movement is 3, movement is 4. Also wanted to do the Desert Island next. Don't know how much things move around. Desert Island give allies immunity to clouds. 1 time at the end. Oh, I see. Maybe not. I was planning on having that one be last, honestly, Reed. But that would be cool if we could get the a thing that makes us immune to clouds. That'd be nuts. That'd be absolutely crazy. I think I gotta use the core because I've made that mistake already. And any of these guys could take just a health boost or a movement boost. Who do we want to focus on first? Shielding would be really nice, but we want to make sure the damage output is fine. We have 2 damage here, 1 damage here. Let's focus on getting this damage up. Let's go ahead and let's put this in. We'll give it to health for now. Eventually we'll move it over. Let's put health on there. Better safe than sorry. Alright, Central Museums or the Archival Flats. I think we go with the Archival Flats here. It should be pretty easy to do. Block 3 Vex spawns and protect the old bar. Oh, the bar's in the far back. Super easy. Yeah, let's do this one. Alright. We just have to protect the 2 tanks. We really just need to move the tanks backwards. I kind of want to put you in the fray. It's really funny because of the spawning mechanic of the smoke. I kind of want to put our artillery like closer in the middle of the battle so we can start putting smoke down. Okay. These guys, when they do whatever they want. Not powered. Use up power inactive. What? Oh, I thought we'd get to move them. Oh, okay. That's fine. We have to worry about 1, 2, 3 enemies. This is going to be a problem. What we can do is we can jump here and clear you by jumping you. That'll do 1 damage, and then the smoke will do 1 damage. We can go here and push you to clear you. And I guess I can go up here and shoot there to put a puff of smoke here to stop you from attacking. And then we'll only still have 3 enemies we have to worry about. And so we can then push ourselves further in. Okay. You. And a push. There we go. Electric damage. Electric damage. Firefly, Firefly. Only Fireflies left. Okay, good. So yeah, these guys are completely depowered and won't help us. That's fine. Only 2 enemies you have to worry about. 3 enemies spawning. Can't quite get there. I need a little more move. This one, if we go here, we can jump and clear this guy. If we actually did a... If we did a push here, we'd do 1 damage to this guy and 1 to ourselves. Not that helpful. Really rather we get here, but we can't. So we can move here and push. And here we can actually... Oh, we can't shoot off map. Ah, okay. We can move here and bop him if we wanted. This does 2 damage in a push, right? It does. Instead, we move the repulsor guy here, so we can have Silica push into here, so it takes 1 damage and blocks for us. And we can go ahead and shoot this guy for 2 damage, pushing him and setting up a puff of smoke here. And then Amelia can clear this one. There we go. Actually, artillery. Essentially. Oh, they all just gained some health. That's not good. That's funny. We'll just push them. No big deal. We got the shield anyway. Oh! Thanks for charged and ready. Amazing. So we can actually use these guys. Which is good, because we can do 1 damage shooting this guy, pushing him in, because it doesn't actually do damage. It just is push. We could push him into him, and then he can then push these 2 away, resetting his shield. Taking this guy out would be more ideal. Which is pretty easy, because we could do this, and then we get it puffed up there. They don't only have 1 health, because then we can move Amelia here and jump there, taking this guy out. This guy can't attack, this one would be down, this guy would be dead, this guy would lose 1 health, and we can shoot him. And then we can move onto one of these to block. Yeah. That's good. There we go. This guy won't die if I do it this way. But that's why we do it this way. Otherwise we could push him, but then we would push this guy out. Punk. We could also actually just go here and just chill. Don't have to do anything. Alright, you've got to move. You can hang out in this corner. Just get out of harm's way. You're good. You're good. Just get out of harm's way. You're fine. Alright. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that. Failed by 1 damage. If I didn't do that, we would have been fine. I could have gotten a perfect battle. I didn't even think about it. I was just trying to reduce the amount of enemies we were dealing with. Dang it. I didn't even think about that until after the event. We can't undo that turn because of it. Promoted, what'd you get? What'd you get? 2 mech, oh my goodness, 2 mech health. Nice. That explains why you had 5 health all of a sudden. I was wondering about that. Like, wait a second, I don't remember us putting power in there. Alright, defend the old bar. Here we go. I'm gonna take this guy out, which we'll be able to. We're gonna have to put artillery in the back line. I really want artillery, like, in the front line. This is weird having an artillery unit I want in the front line. Feels real weird, but it also feels real good. But that's annoying. We can't get to him. We can get 2 damage on you, but you've got 4 health now because of this guy. I'm locked in here. We can jump over, and he'll still die for the lightning, but this guy's a problem now. I can only get him for 2 damage. We can't get the shields up. Man, we gotta upgrade this thing for the shield. So we are gonna be taking 1 grid damage here. I don't think there's a way around it. No, there is. There is a way around it. We can take care of this. So we go ahead and we do the push. Get the damages. We bring Bill Jones back here. Hit for 2. We push you back. Oh no, merge is last, so never mind. We still take the 1 damage. Okay. We'll still take the 1 grid damage. 18% chance of no, but we'll be taking it. Yeah, there it is. I was hopeful, but order of operations, yeah. All because of this guy. If he wasn't here, he wouldn't have had that extra health. Holy moly, there's a lot of Vec coming up here. Well, we definitely don't have our flawless round this time, so we don't have to worry about... Oh my goodness, it's going to be a shot straight through. That's no good. We can always move Silica up. We need to get Isaac in the front here. If Amelia did the jump, the clear, we could put you here and we could get you here. Then Amelia can jump. We can then push. And push, but then you'll be shooting this. That doesn't work. No, that won't work. This guy's an issue. Jump E2 to smoke him. And then artillery the Scion. Yeah, we could just artillery the Scion. We could also just move up and hit, but yeah. We'll block the attack. True. I really want to get Isaac up here. I now have realized just how badly I want them up in the front now with all the smokes. Yeah, so you can bash this, push Scion up first. We could do that, but then I was thinking instead we put the Scion on a block spot instead. So we artillery first to clear him. We then just go to block, and then we just do a jump, and then that way we only have to deal with 4 Vec. This guy will be cleared. This guy's still up. I think we just artillery. Don't artillery this guy. Yeah, we artillery this guy. We jump here. We push. Move Amelia over. We do a jump. Cancels the attack. Now we only have 3 Vec we have to deal with. Because we already lost the perfect run, so we might as well block. And this is why we gave her more health. Okay, easy. We can just push you into the cloud and you're done. We can't push you in the cloud. We can push you into the pushback, though. That'll clear you out. And then we can push you in here, and we can move Amelia here and jump to clear. And then we'll only have 2 Vec, the 2 that are digging up right now. Can't move up. Bummer. Alright, so push you. Push you. Jump you. Okay. Block. 2 enemies. Last round. That's fine. That's unfortunate, but is fine. We could just sit here and heal. But we want to get as much damage done as we can with Isaac and Amelia. So we'll go ahead and we'll clear them. Just so we can get as much XP as we can. Action needed, quickly! Quickly heal! Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Got him! Alright, nice. And I'm done. We lost one building, unfortunately. 101 souls lost to the void. Tidal waves. Let's destroy the volatile mech. Or take less than 3 grid damage. We have a bunch of mines here. Ugh, it's problematic for our jet mech. This one will be a little easier. At the end of the battle, less than 4 mech damage. We might be able to actually, like, get it perfect on this one with the tidal waves. We can go for the Marshall District. I think we can potentially get a flawless victory with that. This one, the problem is just maneuvering with the jet mech requires us to have a position on the opposite side of the enemy, which is tough depending on where they sit with all the mines. Let's go with this one. We'll just run up from here. We're gonna have to run up and around. But we now know we need the artillery in the melee. We need him in the melee. Okay, we can ignore this guy entirely. Funnily enough, we're in like a really awkward spot here. But yeah, so what we can do is we can jump over this one to stop him from attacking and block this one from coming up. But we don't want mech damage. So instead, what we can do is we can back up. It's not what I wanted to do, actually. We can back up to here and shoot this guy. Bash him to here. We can then jump over to land here. And we can move Silica up here and just push, because it's kind of all we can do right now. Just try and corral them in this corner. This one will get swallowed by the sea. This one will get its 1 damage off, but that's fine. It's like we've got plenty of health on Isaac right now with that 5 health. Plenty. Actually, no, it won't even get the attack off, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we do that. Yeah, we have 2 resets because of Isaac. Isaac Jones. Let's go for a push. Go for a hit. So this one's actually going to lightning out. I was going to push this guy, but I guess we're not going to push anymore. We're going to try for a flawless victory here. We're going to try for a 0 damage to us, 0 damage to buildings. We can probably do it. This guy is annoying, but again, we can ignore you. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. You are very obnoxious, placed. Yeah, we can go here. We can push you over here. This guy's gonna be swallowed by the water. Yeah, we can push. We can jump. This guy's cleared now. This guy's cleared now. This guy's cleared now. I guess we just move Isaac over here. We put a little puff bear over there. Sure, why not? Okay, good. Cleared. Good. 2 enemies remaining. Okay, not ideal. Last turn. 0 damage and we're fine. So we can go here, and we can do an attack this way to put a puff here, so then you stop attacking. This guy's the problem. I can't get damage on him. They're right next to each other, so the jet mech can't do anything at all. If we did the push, we'd do 1 damage to each. Oh, this is almost flawless. Is there a way for us to do this? We hit the shields, that's fine. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. If we don't move you at all, actually, and we hit here, that does 3 damage and pushes you into him. He can then go ahead and push back for 1 damage here. This will be cleared, and then Amelia can take him. Yeah, no, exactly right, Reed. Spot on. And with that, flawless. Achievement unlocked. Perfect battle. Take no mech damage or battle damage. On a single run of the rusty, whatever we are. Rusty boys. Done. Nice. All right, I started off being worried about these. I was really nervous about the jet mech. And that last moment right there where we couldn't do anything, that's the reason why I'm nervous about it and why I really want to get that range up. Because if we get too cluttered with enemies, we're toast. But I'm pretty happy with how they're working so far. We need to deal 12 damage of electric storm, electric smoke in a single battle. That's going to be tough. We'll get around to that. The overpowered is the one we're going to have to focus on sooner than later. Which you could probably do at the end of this run, if we end of this island, if we wanted to not get cores. We could just buy, if we take no damage, we could just buy 4 units of power, for like 1 core worth plus 1, and it'd be fine. I think we're just gonna jam everyone in here. Jam them in. We want you here so we can move down here if needed. Like exactly this reason. Like for exactly this reason. If only we could stand here and jump that way. But yeah, so we can move you here, we can move you here. And then we can move you here. Yeah, so then what we do is we jump here, doing 2 damage, 1, then 1 lightning, stopping you from attacking. We go ahead and hit you, doing 3 damage, plus setting you on fire. 1 damage to this guy, and then pushing him back with our shield so we don't take damage. Oh, he shoots 3 in a row. Ah. Hold on. I thought he only shot 2 in a row. He's not an alpha. He's a leader. Yeah. Alpha does normal Hornet does 1. Alpha does 2 in a row. Leader does 3 in a row. Never mind. Then what we can do is we can have you jump and just sort this out. Sets it on. We might have to restart the turn. I don't know if that sets you on fire or does smoke. It's not both. We can then move you here if we wanted. We can then just fire this way. Get that stopped from being attacked. And then we can just move you here and push to do push damage. Shield up. Hey, Agent Zeb, how have you been? You gonna lurk some? Alright, thank you. How's streaming been for you recently? Sorry, I know you just said you're gonna lurk, but how's streaming been? Doing good? Nice. Good to hear. I'm doing well. I'm slowly getting my voice back. Slowly getting it back. We can't move too far here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we still couldn't even get over there. So we could at least go over here and push. I mean, technically... Yeah, because I can't get this position, so I thought. Yeah, if we could have gotten there, it would have been better, because then we could do damage that way, but we can't. So we'll just have to puff them. Been great doing some RPGs and some other strategies, as well as Oblivion Remastered a lot. How are you liking the Remastered? I will play it eventually. Alright, let's try this. Okay, no fire, it just removes the forest and stops him from attacking. Okay. Move up here, a little extra damage. Isaac, do we want to set this on fire? Sure. Create more, just environmental hazards. Let's go for it. Let's go hazard crazy, right? Why not, right? Why not? Looks so good and plays well. Excellent. That's good to hear. Oh, that Scion is not good. Not happy about that. Okay, so we can move you here to push him up and push him down, in which case he'll then do 3 damage to this guy. He attacks first, so he'll actually clear him, so we don't even have to worry about him. You can continue to sit here and block. You can then jump here and do damage. And what would I do with you? You get pushed. Technically, we could move you here, if that's the case, to hit this guy and clear him. Then we'll have 1, 2, 3. We'll only have the ones that pop up that we have to deal with. Friendly fire? Yeah. Good old friendly fire. Get him out of here. Yeah, so if we do that, then we will actually only have 3 enemies and no Scion. No, you won't. We'll have 2 enemies because we'll be landing here. Even better. Yeah, so we only have 2 enemies. All right, cool. That'll work. Let's go ahead and push. Go ahead and leap. Go ahead and fire. And with that, we end the turn. Electric damage. We gotta level up. Gotta level up in the middle of the fight. What do we get? Our defense is still 18, so we got something good. Mech health. Wow, these are some very healthy mechs. Holy moly, Amelia just got a +2 mech health. Dang. She's got 6 health now. You played Crusader Kings 3, right? Oh, it's been a while since I played CK3. But yeah, it's a good game. We could go here and bash you to push you out of range. Probably what we'll do. So if we bring you here and shoot you to put you out of range. And then we could move you here and push you here to here. And then we can move Amelia from here to here and then jump over so we're still blocking. And this one will take 1, 2, 3 damage. Yes, and this one will be cleared. Right? It'll take 1 damage from... Yeah, this will take 3 damage while still blocking. This will block. We'll only have 1 enemy left in that one. Okay, perfect. Push. Bam. 2 damage. Done. Push boss into the mountain. We could do that, but it only does 1 damage. Shooting with this thing would do more. So this turn he's going to move up, and this time we can just artillery him and we're good. We can just artillery and he's down, so we get to destroy leader. And then we need to take this guy out. And yeah, this time we can go ahead and... Well, we can't clear you, but we can at least block, so that's fine. Yeah, we can't move you at all. We'd have to move you. Well, we could clear them. We could clear them. We can have you take that one out, and we can have you take this one out. 2 damage into push, and then lightning takes it out. And then you just, Silica, just chill. Done. Enemies destroyed. Easy peasy. We got him. Mission complete. Promoted. And 9 cores. That's very big. We can get a shield array online. Apply a shield to nearby tiles. We can get a new guy. Mech gains armored, reducing incoming weapon damage by 1. Wow, that'd be really good. Or we can up our grid power. Who would we want armored on? It would be on the repulsor mech or on the jet mech, I think. If we wanted to aid. But throwing this on top of our boy, on top of our repulsor mech, be pretty good. So that could be a turn 1 power-up move. Until we get the push ability to do it. Or we can go for the achievement. I think we'll go for the shield array. It gives us more options, I think. Wish it would make him tanky, shield and armor. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. Well, no, he gets heal with his next ability, doesn't he? Next level on him is like healing. It's like shield and then heal. Or maybe shield allies. Oh, I can't remember exactly what he does, but I'm pretty sure he does healing at some point. But I think he definitely shields people too. So yeah, let's go with Abe and let's put Abe there and we'll move Silica out. Grab Abe. Yeah, we have shield friendly is next. So it's not heal, it's shield friendly. It was the other mech, the bomber mechs you were looking at that does healing. This does shield ally already, so that's fine. I mean, it pushes our allies, but it still shields them. So we don't need a shield array for that specifically. So if we put Abe in here instead, giving you armored. We've got Isaac in here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to drop Amelia, good old Amelia Earhart here. We're going to have to drop out of the plane. Because we want Silica now. Because then we can get more damage. Actually, we can get double shots, so we can jump twice. That's some serious mobility if we can do a double jump. Or do we want 2 artilleries from 1 position? I think double jump's going to be more beneficial because it gives us a level of mobility over enemies, so we can move, but if we're locked in, we can jump over. So I think the double jump's going to be better, having Silica in. What can we buy? Acid tanks or shield tanks? Oh my goodness, we can buy shield tanks. What? Play a shield tank that can give shields to allies. Wow. With full in on shielding. It requires 2 power to run it though. And health and turning into a projectile. So we're not going to do that. We can also sell off 2 of these guys to get 2 more points. We're at least going to take 2 cores. If you get 1 more core, or we can get ourselves really close to getting the power up that we needed. We'll probably get 1 more core, to be honest. We want shield self back. Everything else is essentially 2 points. Though some health would be nice. Yeah, let's go buy that last core. We're not going to put both of these in here for the shielding yet. Increasing damage out. Oh, there's 4 damage. Wild. Movement's something we're definitely going to want soon, too. 2 health does make me nervous. That's what was nice when we had the mech health from Amelia with the bonus in there. Yeah, if we just did what, health in this one, and maybe we just do mobility right now. Solo 2 pilots for grid? I think we will. Then we can put our grid up to full. I think that's the right call. We'll go ahead and we'll do that so we can get grid to full. Because then if we can get 2 more grid, we can go ahead and get that achievement done. I'm just really nervous about this health pool. And besides, we still need to go put stuff into extra damage later anyway. We'll do that. You have armored, so don't really need to worry about your health pool anymore. But shield friendly is just... I really want it. Otherwise, we could put another one in here for move, and then next time we get one, we drop move and we get damage. I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna grab movement speed on Abe. More mobility on this guy is going to be very, very beneficial to us. So that's off. Nice. Double shot, jump the same enemy. We could do that. We would end up landing in a no attack zone spot, but we could do that twice if we wanted to. A little extra damage. True. All right, we have beetles now. We have burrowers, and we have centipedes. Where we go? I think we're gonna go for the ice next. And then maybe go here, and then we go here last, because spiders. Because spiders are, well, they're evil. The truly, completely and truly evil in this game. My goodness, just worse. We can do that. But yeah, we need the stormy weather. I really want to get us to where we can get more. If we can get to range, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get enough for it, but if we can get to range by that, then we can definitely get up to 12 of these storms. That's something we can do. So I think we'll do Pinnacle Robotics next. I think it's the next one we're gonna go do, because I want to go figure out this this robot leader, which is interesting. The beetle is the one that I'm worried about, though. He's gonna be very problematic. Also, you know, they explode when they die, which is not ideal either. But I am very interested in that one. Though we're gonna go ahead and end it here. We're gonna go ahead and end it here today. I still need to let my voice recover, so we can't quite do full streams yet. I don't wanna push it any more than I already have. I'm hoping it seems like it's like my voice is slowly getting better, but it's still not like not as fast as I'd like. Let's go here so we have some nice music. So I'm hoping if I just kind of keep taking it easy, we do kind of short streams, nothing too crazy, that starting next week, get a good weekend of rest and recovering, where I'm trying to talk as little as possible. We can get back into playing RimWorld again. But for now, we'll continue to play Into the Breach. We'll be playing more of this tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. It's a lot of thinking is required. It really makes me think of XCOM and how much I really enjoyed that. Except there's no 99% chance to hit where you still miss anyway, right? This is a 100% chance to hit. It's just a, 80% chance that the grid doesn't take damage and you still take damage. Or a 20% chance you don't take damage and you don't take damage like 5 times in a row. That's where the percent comes in. But all the attacks are always a hit. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all tomorrow for some more Into the Breach. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.